Hey everybody, it's MapBlocks360 here, and welcome back to another episode of Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. In our last episode, which was actually yesterday, we celebrated Bunny Day and collected a whole bunch of eggs, 6 different types of eggs to be exact, handed them in to Zipper Bunny, and got most of the Easter egg prizes, aka items from the eggs series of furniture. But today, we are going to be celebrating the day of pranks and tricksters, as we saw on the title screen, April Fool's Day. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, there is one thing I'd like to point out before we go ahead and get started with the festivities here, and that is that our trees are now pink. Why is this? Why are our trees now pink? Well, at least any tree that isn't a cedar tree or a tree that has fruit on it. The reason why these are pink is because as the month of April rolls around, we are going to be, well, we're already in April, but as the month of April continues, or at least in the first week, we're going to be seeing cherry blossoms fall from the sky. And to fit with that theme, the trees themselves have turned into cherry blossom trees, just like they do in Japan around this time of year. But anyway, we're going to go on over to the plaza just like we did yesterday, and we are going to start the April Fool's festivities, or I guess you could say pranks instead of that, because it's not really a festive holiday, unlike some of the other holidays we've celebrated. And as you can see, there's someone here. There's a little cat wandering around. What are you doing? Who are you? What are you here for? Let me talk to you. What's going on? Hey there, do you know what day it is today? Yep, it's April Fool's Day. You can't fool me. Haha, well, maybe I just did get fooled. Yep, it's April Fool's Day. Oh, good, it is April Fool's Day. I was hoping you weren't pranking me there. Although, the tricksters you have here in Bloxtown aren't very good. Oh, we'll see about that, buddy. I'll show you the skills of a true professional trickster. I'll will you now. Let's see. What am I going to do? I'll change myself to look just like someone in this town, and then I'll pay that person a surprise visit. Sounds like fun, don't you think? Huh, do you think I'm lying? Well, it is April Fool's Day, you could be lying. Hee, if you don't believe me, just you wait for the fun to start. Let's see, whose house should I begin with today? Oh, before I forget, when the ticket gates are open or when someone's visiting, my fun stops, okay? That's not very fun, is it? Alright, let's cause some mischief. Well, I'm not causing any mischief, you're going to be the one causing mischief. Also, looks like our town tree has grown a little bit since yesterday as well. I've still got all our prizes here, our candy, and our egg series items as well. Now, who the heck was that? That was Blanca, the mascot of April Fool's Day in this game, and she is going to run off to someone's house, could be any of our villagers' houses to be exact, and she is going to clone herself to look exactly like them. And our job is to differentiate between the real version of our villager and the fake version of our villager, which is what Blanca is going to be. Now, how are you going to tell whether the villager is actually who they say they are, or it's going to be Blanca? Well, that's going to be very easy or very hard, depending on how you get your information. Now, before we actually get into that, I need to try and find where Blanca is. So we'll go to Hazel's house. It's only going to be applied to villagers that are actually in their house right now. So maybe, yep, this is it. Here we are. So one of these is Blanca and one of these is Hazel. And Blanca has changed herself to look exactly like Hazel. It could be the one on the left, could be the one on the right. And our job is to guess which one it is correctly using information we have. Now, usually, if you didn't have this information, this would be pretty hard to do. You'd have to keep talking to them back and forth, and they are going to tell you different things about themselves. So in this instance, if we talk to Hazel here, or at least I think it's Hazel. Wow, waffle hanger. What the heck? Quit joking around. You're the waffle hanger. And yeah, in case you don't know which animal's the one talking, your head will change direction and face the one that is talking. Because my head is blocking them, and they both look the same, so it's kind of hard to tell. Quit joking around. You're the waffle hanger. What is a waffle hanger? What? You've got a lot of nerve spouting lies like that. Buddy, help me out, man. I will help you out. What's going on? Another me appeared out of nowhere. She's a waffle hanger. You meant to say doppelganger? I believe that's a German word for clone or something like that. Don't be fooled, buddy. I'm the real deal. She's the waffle gangster. Can't you tell? No, I can't. You both look the exact same. How am I meant to know? Okay, then. What's Hazel's special skill? Spit it out. Special skill? Hazel's special skill is making budgets. Okay, so what we're going to need to do is use different information that you can find on the Nookopedia website about certain villages. For example, I've got Hazel's page up here, and it says that her skill is making budgets. So that must mean that this is the real Hazel on the left here. I mean, on the right, sorry. I'm getting my left and right confused. That's not very good, is it? What is the one on the right going to say? I mean, the left. Oh my god. Huh, there's the proof. We all know Hazel's special skill can only be home repair. Okay. You're the faker. Well, she's the faker. One of you is. I know who it is. Don't use my name and home repair in the same sentence together, faker. Spoken like a true waffle hanger. Like a true waffle hanger you are. Well, how about we get someone else to be the judge? Like me. Give me a buddy. You can tell who's the fake, right? Yeah, of course I can. Don't you worry. Okay, just give this towel to the waffle hanger. The faker, I mean. Alright, so we're going to get a towel from the fake Hazel, because I know for a fact that this is the fake Hazel that I'm talking to right now. So I've got the towel in my inventory, there it is, and I'm going to say that you are the faker. This is the fake Hazel right here. Huh? You think it's me? You think I'm the waffle hanger? Okay, fine, give me that towel then. Okay, I'll give you the towel and you can wipe your face and see who you really are. Come on, let's do this. Ready? Watch closely, and... let's see if I got it right. Yes, I did. I'm the fake one. Darn it, what gave me away? Well, the fact that you said your special skill was home repair, because it's not. There, I knew it. Buddy, you're amazing, woo-woo. I thought it was going to work. Alright, gotta get a fresh start. My next disguise will be better yet. And Blanca has disappeared again. She's gone. Awesome. Wow, thanks, buddy. I'm touched. Oh, I want to give you my picture to show my appreciation. That's right. You know how I said yesterday about how we're going to be getting a lot of villager pictures? Just like how I mentioned that when we were getting Zipper's picture. This is how we get those pictures. You can either get them by having a villager send them to you when they move away, or by becoming good friends with a villager, or on today, April Fool's Day, where they will give you your picture. That's my own original. I only give it to special people. April Fool's Day isn't over yet, so I bet there are others suffering from this waffle hanger scrouge. If you see him, help him out, will ya? Woo-woo? So that is right. We have, in place of our towel, we have Hazel's pic. We can display that in our house, and we will be able to read the back of the picture, which will tell us a little bit of information about Hazel. So if we were to go and display that in our house now, which I think I might actually show you how that goes before we move on to our next house and find the other imposter, whoever might that be. Probably not Cookie or who is that? Is that Dina? God, a lot of these guys are outside. Not many people are, well, they're not people, but not many animals are going to want to be pranked today. Not that they want to be pranked, but I'm just saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how this photo works by going back over to the house, and I will display it out for you. So the information that you're going to need to know to actually successfully guess the correct villager, I'm going to move to my room on the right. There we go, I finally guessed my directions properly. So I'm going to put it on this table here so you can see it a little bit better. So we'll click on that and we'll display Hazel's pic. There we go. So each different animal in the game, including special villagers, is going to have their own picture. Thankfully, they do not count towards the catalogue if you're looking to 100% complete this game entirely, like I know one individual has done. Shout out to Cold Eggman. That was a long run a couple of years back. But anyway, if we press A on the photo, it says Hazel's picture. There's a message written in small letters on the back of the photograph, which is going to be a favourite saying. And apparently, Hazel's favourite saying is going to be, never say never. Born on August 30th, Virgo. Well, it says her birthday first and her zodiac sign as well. So that's when we're going to be celebrating Hazel's birthday. You can expect a video out on that day as well. Favourite saying is... never say never. So yeah, that's how you can also tell if a villager is the real deal. Sometimes Blanca and the real villager will say, "Oh, what's your favorite saying?" Sometimes Blanca will just say another villager's random favorite saying, and sometimes the real villager will say their actual favorite saying, so you can tell who they are and get their picture. Now there is a reward, I should say, there is actually a reward for getting all of these pictures done correctly, which I'm hoping we're going to be able to do, although I won't be able to show it to you today. We're going to have to come back in our next update and I'll show you what that special prize is. At least I hope I can get that done. Although I have actually written down all of the special information about each of our villages. I believe we have 9 villages, and hopefully we will be able to go and get all those done correctly. So the information that you're going to need to know is the villager's birthday, how many siblings they have, so the structure of their family, their skill, like we saw with Hazel, whose skill is apparently making budgets. Another one is their goals. So different villages will have skills, goals, birthdays, and family structures. and also have favourite sayings, and that also might be used, like I said earlier when we were looking at the photo. Anyway, maybe Jambette is in here. Is she being imposted by someone? No, Jambette's fine. Maybe it's Marshall. I haven't seen many other people inside their houses because a lot of them are outside for some reason. So another good tip is if there are too many villagers outside, what you could do is basically save and quit the game, and maybe you'll have a bunch of different villagers inside their house or outside. And also a good idea to do is after you successfully guess a villager and get their photo, I would recommend saving and continuing. So if you need to reset and actually redo a villager's specific photo because you didn't get it right, then you won't have Resetti yell at you, and then you won't have to do everything all over again. And yeah, it's just a little bit convenient. Now, we're at the front of Pippi's house, and I believe that Pippi might be the one who is in trouble here, so we'll go and say hello. At least I think it's Pippi. It could be Marshall as well. We'll have to wait and see. It is Pippi. What's going on here, you two? Who are you, and why do you look exactly like me? What are you talking about? It's totally obvious that, like, you're the imposter. That's a bold-faced lie. I swear I'm the real me. Mapblocks, what should I do? There's a fake me! As if. Stop trying to trick poor Mapblocks. You totally know who the real me is. Well, me. This is like when YouTubers copy each other's thumbnails. You can't tell whose it is, although maybe you can because some of them are pretty bad. Anyway, the gloves are coming off now. Let's take a look at the Pippi family tree. Let's go ahead and do that then. Since I'm Pippi, I know I'm the third of 4 sisters. Oh, is she now? I think, my dear, you are sorely mistaken. I guess you didn't do your homework. Probably not, no. Because I know for a fact that Pippi is in actuality the eldest of 9 children, which is correct. So the Pippi on the right is the fake one. That is Blanca. I didn't need to do any homework because I know all about my family. You're solely the mistaken one. What? You think I'm the imposter? There's only one thing that'll change your mind. Give me that washcloth. Alright, here goes. We've already got one picture. Can we get another one right? Here we go. It's Blanca again. I'm the fake one. Darn it, what gave me away? The fact that you're not the eldest of 9 children. So yeah, that's why I was able to know. I knew it. Thank the stars that Mapblocks was here to help us out. You've got a pretty good eye. Let's see, who should my next target be? I do have a pretty good eye. Apparently you don't have any good eyes because you have none at all. Sheesh, what a troublemaker, but you really saved the day until you totally knew I was me. Now I know you actually listen to me when I talk. I'll give you this picture of me as a special thanks. Well, okay, it's kind of a weird way to put it. I'm not going to say no to a picture, because I might not have been able to get them otherwise. So we'll go and check in on Marshall's house, who we actually haven't seen inside his house yet, or talked to him much for that matter. So we'll go and have a look, and Marshall is in here. He is completely fine. I do like his house though. Hey, hello Mapblocks. You're always welcome in the house of Marshall. The house of Marshall, that's where I want to be. So, what can I do for you? Let's have a chat with you. Have you heard the story yet, Mapblocks? It seems Cookie just won a beauty pageant, Sulky. Okay, interesting. Who would have thought she'd be so into the world of competitive fashion modelling? I didn't think so either. Oh, I just realised it's an April Fool. It's April Fool's Day. You just fooled me. It seems you saw right through that one. But how did you figure it out? Did I give it away? Well, now you know I'm not a very good liar, huh? Maybe I'll try again next year, Sulky. Alright, I'll catch you later, Marshall. I do like the inside of his house. I've said that time and time again. It's just really nice. I do like the Sloppy Furniture series, which is the main furniture series in his house. So I'm going to go around and try and find who has been targeted by Blanca now. I believe it might be Jambette, because I think most of the other villagers, like Blanche and that, are still outside. I've seen Caesar around. Dean is outside. Is Caesar at home? Oh, I see a wig there. Gonna pick that up. So we'll go into Caesar's house. Speaking of weeds, there is something coming up later on in this month, on the last Saturday of April, I believe it is, or the last Friday of April, I think. So we'll see more about that when the time rolls around to play on that day. I'm going to go ahead and head into Jambette's house now, because she might be the one being imposted. If it is her, I might quickly save. No, it's not. It's not Jambette. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly save, and I'll come back to you guys once I've finally found out who is being imposted or antagonized by Blanca. Here they are. It looks like Marshall's being imposted by Blanca now. Weird. I wonder whether there's another one of me. Hehe, you should know the answer to that best, right, Sulky? The fact that you're the imposter is probably the reason. That can't be true. There's only one me in the world, and that's me, the real Marshall. How can we tell? There may be more than one Marshall out there, but only one is real, Sulky. I'm the real Marshall. As proof, my favourite phrase is... Don't burn bridges. The only one who has that motto is me, the real Marshall. That's not Marshall. I'm telling you, my favourite phrase is seize the day. I'm the one with this motto. Yep, none other than the real Marshall. Blah, we're not getting anywhere at this rate. No, we're not. Except I'm here to help, don't you guys worry. Mapblocks will easily know which one of us is a fake one, right, Sulky? Yeah, I already do know who it is. I'm talking to you right now. I totally knew you would say that, Mapblocks. Yeah, it's so obvious. Okay, give this towel to whoever you think is the imposter, and that person then has to wipe his or her face. It should reveal the person's real identity, whoever that may be. Alright, here we go. Give me that, and I'll show you guys, you the viewers, and you two, who is the fake one. And it's going to be this one right here. I'm the imposter. Alright, I see how it is. Give me that towel. Here goes nothing. Let's see if I get it right. Look, I'll show you the honest truth, Mapblocks. Here's who I am. And I got it right yet again. It's Blanca again. You figured out it was me. Alright. Just as I thought. Thanks. I knew you'd make the right choice in the end, Mapblocks. No problem, buddy. You've got a pretty good eye. Let's see. Who should my next target be? Well, I already know who it is because there's only one animal left that you haven't antagonized. I wonder who that really was. That was Blanca, man. Oh, anyway. Mapblocks, can I please give you something? It's to show my gratitude for helping me. Okay, another picture of Marshall. Well, I didn't have one already, but it's another picture, and I won't say no to that. It's my picture. Now you'll never forget who the real me is. By the way, that imposter was talking about going into other people's houses as well. Ah, now everyone else is in trouble. Please, go save them, Mapblocks. I'm on it. Let's go and save our last villager from Blanca's evil tricks. Here we are, we're in Jambet's house, and we are going to see who the real Jambet is. Alright, so this Jambet says her greatest talent is ventriloquism. I believe I'm saying that right. It's not a stretch to say I'm the best in town. Well, you must be the best in town, maybe. Huh, I knew you'd get that wrong. I excel at tip selling. Interesting skill. Both of those are pretty interesting and pretty niche as well. Just what are you trying to pull? Everyone knows that's not true, because it's not true. The real Jambet is the one that is on the right. What are we going to do? Don't you guys worry, I'll rub the face off of the fake one. Alright, let's see. This is our last villager. We're going to see if it is the real one or the fake one. Well, it should be the fake one, at least I hope it is. As you can see, I am Blanca. Please be Blanca. Please be Blanca. There we go, I did it each time. I'm the fake one. That's no fun. You saw right through my disguise each and every time. Yes, I did, and there's nothing you can do about it. I knew it. What a relief. I knew you'd be able to tell us apart, Mapblocks. Of course you can. You can always count on me, guys. You've got a pretty good eye. Well, I don't want to, but I should quit playing now. I've got some fun ready for next year as well, so be prepared for another day of pranks. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be around here next year, because we're only doing this for 1 year. And she's gone again. I'm glad you know me so well. Since you helped me out of a tight spot, I'd like to give you a picture of me. Well, thank you. Always love helping you guys out. Thank you so much, Mapblocks. That cat said you helped everyone else in town too. Yes, I did. I'm pretty proud of that. Just what I'd expect from the famous detective of Bloxtown, and the mayor as well. Even better. So I'm going to be on my way now, and we're going to go back to the house. Although, Blanca might still be around town, I believe. There is a chance of that happening. She might be back up in the plaza. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, I'm just going to go around and see if she's around town still. Oh, I've actually got some items here, which I might need to pick up. Forgot all about those yesterday. And everyone is seemingly back to normal. No more pranks, no more tricks, and no more anything as well. So that is going to be about it for... Oh, Blanca's still here. Let's see what she's got to say. You've got a good eye for tricks. I thought I was the master of disguise. But it looks like you've got the skills even greater than mine to see through my tricks and traps. Yes, I do. Well, don't get cocky. You might have had the upper hand this year, but that doesn't always last. Just be prepared for next year, because I'll be coming back strong. Oh, will you now? I guess we'll have to wait and see, but maybe not, because I'm not going to be around here next year. I've got some other plans for Let's Plays on that next year, so we'll have to wait and see. Don't mean to spoil anything, but I really do. Now, I'm kind of running out of time for this episode, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys the villager photos in another episode. So I'll come back to you guys in our next episode, or at least some future episode, and I will show you guys about all of those photos, which I'm sure you guys will enjoy to hear and see all about those. But anyway, I thought I'd tell you when we're going to be meeting up next. And we're going to be meeting up next on... Anyway, until then, I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye.